going to just show you guys. I'm going to save this content. I am making lamb chops, and I've got my spring onions here. Got my potatoes here. I'm going to make enough for 2 days. And I've got my asparagus. Got my asparagus here. Asparagus, enough for 2 days. Spring onions I'm going to chop up. And I have got, before my TikTok live, I have got some long stem broccoli and some green beans. That's what I've got. That's what I'm cooking today. I am making a lamb dinner. And I've got my garlic here. I'm actually growing garlic as well. So I've got my garlic here for my lamb. And I'll just get all the bits out. There you can see all my bits of... And I definitely need a bigger kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to season up this lamb first. I'm going to season up the lamb first. Going to get my gloves on. And so if you just join in, I am making a lamb roast dinner. So let me get all my spices out. I'm going to have some thyme. Where's the rosemary? I've got some fresh rosemary from my mum's garden. But what I did is I dried it. So I've got some fresh rosemary here from my mum's garden. So I've got rosemary and thyme. And I've got some black pepper. Some garlic salt, some paprika, and I love my soy sauce on my lamb. A bit of soy sauce and a bit of sage. There you go. And that's all I'm going to need. That's all I'm going to need. So if you're watching, I am making a roast lamb dinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a teaspoon, and I'm going to add, I haven't got much sage in there, so I'll just add all the sage in. That's finished now. And then I'm going to add some garlic salt. And then we'll add some thyme. Add some thyme. Add some thyme. Always best to put it in your hand so you know how much you got, and you just get some thyme on that. And rosemary is always lovely on lamb. Rosemary is absolutely lovely on lamb. So this is from my mum's garden. Dried rosemary. Sprinkle the rosemary on there. Dried rosemary. Well, it was fresh when I took it out of the garden. It ain't fresh anymore. And then I've got some paprika, a little bit of paprika in there. And then I've got my black pepper in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up some spring onions and some garlic in my little chopper. That's it. Let's just move this. I meant to have a sleep, and I haven't had a sleep, which is not very helpful. But I have to eat before 7 o'clock, so my sleep will have to wait. What's it to do? So I'm going to just get some garlic and just pop it in my little chopper. Pop it in the chopper. Pop it in the chopper. That's what I'm going to do. I love garlic. Absolutely love garlic. That's it. Pop it in there. Okay, and then I'm going to wash my spring onions, and then I'm going to pop it in there with my garlic. la 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 la. Okay, so the garlic, pop that in my recycle bin, and then I chop up the spring onions. That's it, pop them in there. Oh, I'm going to put some Scotch bonnet in. I like a bit of Scotch bonnet. Bit of Scotch bonnet in that. Bit of Scotch bonnet. Spicy lamb dinner. Now I freeze my Scotch bonnet because it lasts longer. And then pop it all in there. Pop it all in, and then I start chopping. Chopping the garlic, Scotch bonnet, and spring onions. Nice and fine. That's it, and that goes in. That's it. And that goes in. That goes in with my lamb. All of this goes into my lamb. All of this. I've still not chopped up exactly too fine, but I might just chop it up a little bit more. So if you want to join me at Cooking with One Love tonight at 7:30, if you join me tonight at 7:30, every Saturday I play Lovers Rock, and I'm baking tonight. I'm baking a banana rum cake. Bash it, bash it, bash it, bash it, bash it down. Get that spring onion nice and fine. Perfect, lovely. That's better, isn't it? So what I do is put that all in there. I'm gonna get my gloves on in a minute. Put that all in there. Put it all in. You see, all in there. Then just add a little bit of soy sauce. And I'm going to leave this to marinate for 20 minutes. A bit of soy sauce there. There you go. And I'm going to mix it up now with my gloves on. So I'm going to do. I don't even know if people are watching. I'm not looking at the screen. Oh dear. Okay, right. So now I'm going to season this up. This is going to be delicious because I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to leave it room temperature to marinate. Absorbs it all in. Get it all in. Rub it all in. I absolutely love cooking, and doesn't matter how tired I am. If I know I've got to cook something, I'll do it. But if I feel that I am just too tired to cook, then I won't cook. I'll get a takeaway. But this is a nice balanced meal, and I've lost the weight because I've been eating really sensibly, and I've been my cut-off is at 7 o'clock, so I don't eat after 7, and and it's paid off. So there you go. So that's all marinated now, and I should put a plate over that and leave that to marinate. And I'm going to stick that in the air fryer. Now, later. Now, what else have I got here? So this is asparagus. So I'm going to cut the tips off the asparagus. Cut the tips off the asparagus. And I'm going to wash this after. Now I wash my veg with salt water. Get rid of all the pesticides. Get rid of all the pesticides. I'll soak it in some salt water or vinegar, and away we go. And I put that in my recycle for my lovely garden. That's it, pop that in there like that. Now I'm going to get a bowl out. No, I'll put it in this. I'll put it in this because if I put everything in here, then when I rinse it, I can put some salt on this. Welcome in. I am making a roast dinner, a healthy roast dinner, and I normally go live on TikTok, but I will be live on TikTok tonight at 7:30. But I'm trying to have a balanced meal. What are you saying here? Oh, what's cooking? Oh, bless you. So I'm making some lamb. I don't know if you've just joined because I've not been looking at the screen properly. I've made some lamb chops I'm making with some roast potatoes, some green beans, some asparagus, and long stem broccoli. And I've just seasoned up the lamb, and now I'm just preparing the veg. And most of this will go in the air fryer, but I'm going to steam my veg because I like my veg steamed. And then just add a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper to the veg, and away I go, basically. I was just saying, if you've just joined me, I was just saying I've lost 2.5 stone since last November because I have been really strict with what I've been eating. And I do have a cut-off time when I'm eating. And I just eat very healthy, and that means if I eat healthy, that means I can have a spoil day, which means I can have a bit of chocolate if I want. I can have fish and chips if I want, but when I have fish and chips, I have a child's portion. I have a child's portion of fish and chips because a child's portion is just as much and it's just as filling as a small portion. So that's basically what I've been doing, and so I'll look at the screen in a second. I'm just, like I say, I'm just preparing the veg. So I've got the asparagus in already. I've got the asparagus in, and I've got the green beans in. And then I've got the long stem broccoli. And then I'm going to wash these, like I say, I'll wash everything with salt so that I can get all the pesticides off. And this is enough for, it's going to be enough for 2 or 3 days if I'm totally honest. What's your name? Wayne. Oh, hi Wayne. I'm Jan. Random Jan, as we say. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing. So I'm just going to throw this all away now. I like to have a nice clean slate. Now, if you're on TikTok, I will be live. If you like a bit of reggae and a bit of old school reggae, then I will be live on TikTok on my account called Cooking with One Love from 7:30. And I'll be DJing and playing you old school Lovers Rock. But I realised the time and I thought, oh right, I do need to eat something before 7 o'clock, and I need to eat something healthy. So hence why I'm now making my dinner. So what I do is I'm just going to pour the water in this, and then what I do, I leave it to soak. And then I add the salt, sea salt. I always use sea salt. And that gets the pesticides off as much as it can. I'll put a bit of salt on there. Leave it to soak for a little bit. Leave the veg to soak for a little bit. See what floats in the water. But I always use my sea salt. Always use my sea salt. So that's that. Leave that in there for a little bit. And then I got this from the allotment. This is an organic, or absolutely organic cabbage. And so I'll take the outer leaves off. And then what else did I get? I got a courgette. That's a massive courgette, isn't it? Massive courgette. So I got one of those. And I will probably make a nice pasta dish with that. And then if I have any of my veg left, I'll probably make a nice pasta dish with that. But I'm doing a roast right now. I'm going to do a roast lamb meal. So I'm not going to cook this cabbage today. I'm just taking the outer leaves off, and then I'm going to stick this cabbage in the fridge because I've got enough greens now, I think. That's going to make me go, isn't it? But you know, one of the things I don't have is carrots. I don't have any carrots in the fridge, which is not like me. I always have carrots in the fridge, always. But for some reason, I don't. Oh, I do have carrots. Right, it's about bringing colour. It's about bringing colour to your food when you're losing weight. It's about making your plate as vibrant as possible. So I'm gonna do a carrot as well. I wonder where the carrots went. So that can go up here for now. So yeah, so that's that really. Now what do I need? I need a potato peeler. Potato peeler somewhere. Well, I've done with it. Things go walkabout in this kitchen sometimes. So I'm just going to peel some carrots. And then I'm going to have the carrots. So I'm having a roast lamb dinner today. Roast potatoes, veg. And veg, yeah. And the lamb chops. And I got the lamb chops I got from a farm shop. So hopefully they're more organic than the ones you get in the supermarket. So there you go. So let's see what you're saying here. Oh yes, it's very thick, isn't it, Wayne? Stacey. Oh, Stacey, you're here with us, Stacey. Hello, sweetheart. Yes, I always do a cooking live on trust you on YouTube. I do one once a week, and I am, as you can see, my serious mode is till you rocked up. So there's my carrots. Right, so the whole key of eating healthy, Stacey, this is good for you as a matter of fact, if you can be bothered to peel potatoes and whatever, is to keep your plate colourful, and you can eat what you really like. I mean, I can eat whatever I like, as long as I exercise. So yeah, so it's all good with that. And I love my potato peeler. It's much quicker than peeling with a normal knife. But my mum always taught me how to peel with a proper knife, just in case. Good old fashioned way. Good old fashioned mum. Okay, so I am going to put the potatoes in here. I'm going to steam everything, and then I'm going to put it in the air fryer. So let's. As a matter of fact, I got some organic potatoes. These aren't. These aren't the organic ones. Hang on, I got some from the allotment. Yeah, there they are. There they are. Oops, there they are. Right, I'm going to put that one back. Look, I've got these organic from an allotment, Stace. Look at that. From the allotment they are. So I'm going to cook those up, because you know whatever's left, you know what I like doing? I like making bubble and squeak. Do you like bubble and squeak? I love bubble and squeak. And I like putting garlic and herb, onion and herb stuffing in it. Oh, it's just delicious. So this is from the allotment. And you know what? You can actually smell this potato. It smells different to all the other potatoes you buy in the shop. So I would suggest, if anyone's got a garden, you should grow whatever you can. Just grow whatever you can. It's the most beautiful thing, seeing things growing things. It's one of the most beautiful things you can do, is grow your own fruit and veg. Just seeing it manifest with just a seed. So that's that. So what I do is I think I only need this one potato. I don't need the other one, because this is for 2 days meal. So I'll just chop that in half, in quarters, I mean. And I'm going to wash these. And wash those. So leave those to soak. So now I've got my veg. My courgette. This courgette, like I say, I'm going to put this courgette. Look at that. That's organic. That's from an allotment. Stace, this is from the allotment. So I'm going to put that in a pasta, because that's absolutely lovely. I'm going to put this in a pasta dish. But I've got everything that I need here now. I've got all my veg, and I've got the soaking in salt, and I've got my potatoes there, and my lamb chops are actually all marinated now, so I can stick those in the air fryer. But in the meantime, I am going to log off now and Wayne, stop laughing, please. This is not funny. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. That's a big one, and it's all mine. So I'm going to log off. I just want to say thank you if you just stayed with me, and I will show this to my fellow followers on TikTok live. Okay, that's what I should do. I'm going to go and get some makeup on in a minute. Lots of love, and I'll see you soon. Big hugs. Now, how do I log off? No, I'm just joking. Oh, it's too funny. See you soon.